Howdy folks, Bluesboyjag here with yet another 3-string cigar box guitar lesson. It's Gimme All Your Lovin' by the great ZZTOP. We've got a 3-string cigar box guitar here tuned to open G. So this is an A string tuned down to G, and a D string tuned normal to D, and a G string tuned normal to G. So that's your high G, and that's your low G. Super common open G tuning. So let's get right to it. We're going to be playing some interesting chords here. Nothing very difficult, really. We're going to start out with your pinky on 1-5, and your first finger is going to be on 2-3. And we're only going to be playing those 2 strings, the 1 and 2 strings. After that chord, we're going to bar all the way across on the 3rd fret with 1 finger. And then we go 2 frets above that to the 5th fret. So the main riff is... Now you can choose to strum that or finger pick it. I kind of like finger picking. I'm using my thumb and my 1st and 2nd finger if you want to go that route, or you can just strum. Keep in mind on that first chord, you've got your first finger on 2-3 and your pinky is going to be on 1-5. I'm only playing the top 2 strings, so I'm muting the 3rd string with the tip of my 1st finger. So you don't want to hear that one at all. Except on this chord, we're going to be barring all the way across on that 3rd fret. So you're going to be strumming all 3 of those and all 3 of those strings. So it's... So that's if you choose to strum it. I like to use my finger, so I end up with this. I'm using that thumb on the 3rd string, and I'm using the 1st and 2nd fingers on the top 2. Now when I play this chord right here, since I'm playing all 3 strings, I'm picking all 3 strings too, right? I'm not just strumming all 3. So I've got my thumb on 3, I've got my 1st finger on 2, and I've got my 2nd finger on the 1st string. Real slow. So that's totally something I came up with because I like to use my fingers. So it's a little bit different, just a few nuances different. Let's take a look at the left hand. I'm barring all the way across on that one right there. And I'm barring all the way across on that one. And I'm using my 1st finger and my pinky on that chord. 1st finger is going to be on 2-3, like I said earlier, and the pinky is going to be on 1-5. All right, now for the chorus. Gimme all your lovin'. That's barring across the 3rd fret, just like we did before. It's basically backwards from what we just did. So I've got my 1st finger on 2-3, just like we had before, and my pinky is on 1-5. Instead of going, we're going. So it's gimme all your lovin', all your hugs and kisses too. Completely flipped from the main riff. That's the main riff, and we're going to flip it. And that's most of the song right there. The next part is I can't quite get exactly the nuance of the 6th string on that lick, but it sounds about 90% exactly the same. So I'm using my 3rd finger to slide up to that 5th fret. So when you play that riff, I've got my 3rd finger on 2, 3, and my 1st finger is on 2, 1. So at first it might sound a little weird, but if you listen to the record and practice this, it sounds just great. Real slow. Now it's going to be the solo time. So on that part, you're just playing that one chord through the whole solo. Then it goes up to the 10th fret and the 12th, back to the 5. And it plays this part again. Chorus. And that's the whole song. There's just 2 or 3 different parts that kind of loop back and forth, and there's that long guitar solo, which is basically 1 chord for the rhythm on that one, which is borrowing on the 5th fret. So that's going to be G, A, B, C, which is the key of the song. All right, so how would we play a solo in this? And what key is this song in? So this is a G string. And there's the key right there. So we have G, A, B, C. The song is in the key of C. So this is a good common place to start right here. First finger is going to be on 1, 5, and your pinky is going to be on 1, 8. On all 3 strings. And of course we have the pentatonic below that, which is 5 and 3. And then we have the in-between notes. Check out down below. I've got a link to some scales, and this will get you through it just fine. So basically I'm playing 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm playing up here 8th fret, 5th, 8, 5, 8, 5. Now we have the next box above that. So your upper box right here, your pinky is the top note. Go 2 above that. So what we're doing here is 10 and 8 and 10, 8 and 10, 8. You can also do pinch harmonics. I'm using my fingers. It's a little tricky at first. He does a lot of pinch harmonics in some of his solos. So what I'm doing is I'm picking with my first finger, and I'm using the thumb to touch the string. It's hard to see. In fact, it's impossible to see. So whatever string I'm plucking, which right now is the first string, I'm using my knuckle of my thumb to touch the first string that I'm picking. It's called a pinch harmonic. And Billy Gibbons loves to do that. So as you move up and down the fretboard here, I'm touching the string that I'm plucking with my thumb. And it's right here, right below the knuckle. But I'm not touching it and muting the string completely, I'm just touching it a tiny bit. So what I'm playing right there is first finger is on the 5th fret, and my pinky is going to be on the 8th fret. 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the pentatonic box, which would be the minor pentatonic. And what key would that be in? That would be in G, A, B, C. Then the next box above that, which is the same scale, is 10 and 8. Don't forget the in-between notes. The stepping stone notes, which gets you to the notes that are in the scale. The stepping stone notes are not in the scale. Gives you more mileage, which means you've got more licks with fewer strings, right? So have fun with that. Be sure and subscribe. Check down below for the links for some scales. And check out my website, jagshouse.com. Cigar box guitars just like this one since 2004. Order online. And we'll see you next time.